I don't have my said something wrong.
Oh, hold on.
Okay, hi everyone. I think somebody's mic is on. Hold on 1 second. Okay, I think we're good. Sorry about that. Oh my goodness. Hi everyone. Thank you for joining us. We apologize about all the technical difficulties. But good evening. I hope everybody's doing really well this spring semester. Welcome to the University of Delaware's Programming Board's Week of Women online celebration. I'm Mackenzie. I'm the Director of Variety for the Programming Board. And tonight we have a really exciting event. But first, I'm joined by two of SAPAV's board members, Janell and Aliya. If you guys want to introduce yourselves.
Hello, everyone. My name is Amaral Pennick, and I'm the president of the Cultural Programming Advisory Board, also known as CPAB, here at the University of Delaware.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Aliya Parsons, and I'm the vice president of CPAB.
Thank you for joining us tonight as we celebrate a week of women. For those who don't know, CPAB creates culturally enriching events for the minority population here on campus. On behalf of CPAB, we would like to thank UD's Programming Board for allowing us to co-sponsor this wonderful event tonight.
And now for the moment you've been waiting for. Aliya Janell is a choreographer, dancer, podcaster, as well as a social phenomenon. And did we mention a queen? Currently residing in Los Angeles, California, Aliya brings energy, self-love, and a sexy flair to the dance floor.
Aliya is the founder of Queens and Letos, a traveling series that empowers dancers to be fierce, to be fabulous, to be free, and to be the hot girl that you can be. She's also the founder of After Class, a Queen's podcast, where she talks about being a woman, the dance world, and music, and much more. Last but not least, Aliya also has worked with some of your favorite stars, such as Nicki Minaj, Chris Brown, J.Lo, and so many more.
On behalf of CPAB and the crew, please give us a virtual round of applause for Aliya Janell.
Hi, guys. Hi. Okay, this is my first time doing anything like this on StreamYard, so I really, really hope that you can hear me. And if not, if I sound crazy, I hope somebody from the team will just let me know that things are not working. But I think all of the technical difficulties have been ironed out. I think we're here. I see myself. I wish I can see you all. I wish I can see your beautiful faces. I miss you guys so much. I don't know if anybody out there has taken my class before, but just a reminder, and just in general, just to have as much fun as you can. This week is for women. This week is for us queens, to celebrate us, to empower one another, and to come together as much as this world has been falling apart lately. So with that being said, I hope that you guys have fun today. We are going to do just a quick, cute little combo. I'm deciding to teach you guys my combo to Lose Control by Missy Elliott. Nothing crazy. It's not, there's no floor work. There's no like crazy power moves in there. So don't worry if you guys haven't danced for a long time, or if you've never danced before. This really is just a space for you to just move. It's really, really important that you guys just keep moving and you keep your energy up. If you've never been to my class before, I know I already said that, but just again, it's about empowering one another. So usually before we start choreography, I would ask my students what it is that they're grateful for, so that we remember that this class is not just about the choreography and getting it perfect and getting a video to post on Instagram. It's about self-love. It's about what I'm dancing for. It's about the bigger picture. Does that make sense? So don't get down on yourself if you're not getting the moves or if it's hard for you. Remember the bigger picture. It's just for us to keep moving, to unite here on StreamYard, and you know, to, it's Blue Hen Pride at the end of the day. Yes. So let's go ahead and get started. If you do not have heels, it's fine. I'm definitely not wearing heels. This is not my house. I'm actually in Atlanta on a job. So I'm really, really happy that we were able to squeeze this in. So this is my hotel room. Welcome. Okay, now let's get started. So I'm going to push this chair out the way. Hopefully you can see me. I'm wearing my Q&L sweats. That's going live very soon, so stay tuned. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and get started. Remember, it's just nice and short, and then we're gonna get to a cute question and answer portion at the end. All right, so here we go. First, we're gonna have both of our hands like this, almost like you're looking to see somebody afar. Both hands. We go right, left, right. Does that make sense? Right, left, right. So if I turn around, just so maybe it might be easier for you, it would go right, left, right. So all that is, it's just a hip. It's just a hip. Right, left, right to go another right, left, right. All we're doing is we're using both of our hands and we're patting our hips, whoop, 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 side to side. So all of that would go right, left, right, right, left, right. 1, 2, 3. No. I can't freaking count. I don't know if I'm allowed to cuss on here, but just in case, I'm not going to cuss at all. But I definitely would cuss at that point. Right, left, right, right, left, right. To go 1, 2. All that is like a roll. It's a roll to the left. So it would go 1, 2. It's just a big, big wave. 1, 2. Yeah. So that's after the hip. So let me put it together. Right, left, right. Hip, hip, hip. Roll and front, back. Yeah, that's what I'm going to say. Front, back to go snap, snap. Okay. So that's hip to the right. We go whoop, whoop. Yeah. So one hip, both of your feet are on the ground. One, as we snap for the first time, whoop. And then we pick up this left foot and we go higher with the snap, whoop. But all of the groove is going to the right. The groove is going to the right. So I'm going to go really, really slow from facing forward, and then I'm going to face backwards, and hopefully you can catch on someplace. Yeah, I still feel crazy because I can't see any of you guys. I wish I could see you guys. I feel like I'm literally talking to myself. So if I seem crazy, it's because I feel crazy. But we're going to get into this, yes? So why don't you just watch for the first time? Watch for the first time, and then when I turn around, then maybe you can pick up, yes? We go 6, 7, and we go right, left, right, hip, 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 front, back, snap it out. Ooh, that felt good. I'm going to do it again. Watch. 5, 6, 7, and we go right, left, right, hip, 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 forward, back, snap it out. Okay, I'm going to turn around. You guys try it with me. We go 5, 6, 7, and we said right, left, right, hip, 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 front, back, snap it out. Yes? Let's do it again. That felt good. 5, 6, 7, and we said right, left, right, hip, 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 forward, back, snap it out. Yeah? When we do the forward back, I'm kind of like pointing at my butt. Whoop, whoop. That's why my arms come up, if you caught that detail. Back, back, snap it out. Yes? Let's kind of pick up the tempo a little bit. We go up 5, 6, 7, and we said ha, 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 hip, 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 forward, back, snap it out. So just so you guys know, this is we start at the beginning of the song. So it would go, I have a cute face, chubby waist, thick legs in shape. Yeah. I got a cute face, chubby waist, thick legs in shape. That's what we're doing, if that makes sense. I'm going to play the music shortly so you guys can hear, and then we're going to carry on. But for now, let's just keep that going so we can get into this thing, yeah? We go 5. We'll do 1 slow, 1 medium, and then 1 tempo, okay? I'm going to do it once, then I'm going to rest, and I'm going to pretend watch you guys. Here we go. We set up 5, 6, really slow. We go hip, 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 da, 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 forward, back, snap it out. 5, 6, you go, hip, 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 da, 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 forward, back, snap it out. Medium tempo, here we go. We said da, 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 hip, 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 forward, back, snap it out. 5, 6. Sorry, I think I'm going too fast. I can feel the energy through the phone. Tempo, I'm gonna do it with you guys because I'm nice, and I'm gonna turn around so you guys can follow along. I really hope that helps. 5, 6, 7, and go ta ta ta, hip hip hip, forward and snap it out. Yep. Again. I'm already getting tired. What is that about? I don't know. Let's do it again. We go 5, 6, 7, and we go deep, 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 hip, 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 forward, and snap it out. Yes. I'm saying yes. I don't know if you guys got it, but I'm assuming you got something. What's super important is that even if you feel like you're not getting it as fast as it's normally supposed to go, just try to catch at least 1 move. Then try to catch 2 moves and 3 moves eventually until, you get the whole thing. I know you can catch on to something. Deep, 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 da, 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 forward, back, snap it out. Here we go. You go. We go 5, 6, 7, and a deep, 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 hip, 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 forward, back, snap it out. Yes! And just have fun with it. Okay, I'm going to turn on the music now so you guys can hear it. Get some water or take a break. Watch me do it with the music, and then I'm going to have you guys go. It might be weird because you'll be dancing to my music, but after this class, I definitely encourage you guys to practice with your own, okay? I know it might be so low, but this is what we got in this day and age. Watch me. Five, 6. Woo! Let's do it again. If you feel like you got it, you can go ahead and go with me. And if not, just watch again. Here we go. 5, 6. Nice. Make you do. If you guys haven't tried it, go ahead and come onto the floor and just mark it. So meaning you do not have to use all of your energy, but you definitely want to be thinking about how you want to perform this when it's time to like go full out at the end of class. So mark it with intention is what I would like to say. T, 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 hoo, 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 woo, woo, ta, ta. That's like a definition of a mark right there. Not really using my whole body, but just getting the timing. Sometimes you got to listen and kind of dumb down the moves just a little bit so you're not too distracted, because when you're thinking about all the choreography, this ear turns off. So right now when we mark it, we want to turn on our ears and kind of turn down the volume on your body so you can really listen. Here we go. Mark it with intention. 5, 6. Yeah. One more time. Here we go. 5, 6. Mark it. Yeah. All right, let's go for it. Let's go for it. I'm gonna go for it like once. I want you guys to go for it like twice. Here we go. Here we go. Woo! Big move. Sorry, my computer was spazzing out. You guys go. Your turn. Remember, even if you don't have the whole thing, 5, 6, 7, go. Yes. Big moves, big moves. Yes, y'all. Whatever you guys did, I don't know what you guys did, but I feel the energy. I feel like you guys are getting it. Now, whether you're a dancer or whether you take class all the time or you don't take class at all, the energy should still be the same. The effort should still be the same. All right. The execution, honestly, should be the same. We're just at different levels, and that's fine. But the effort, I think the best word is effort. The effort should still be the same. Yes. So let's go from the top. Let's go from the top, and then we're going to move on, okay? So we go. Oh, my God, my computer. Hold on, guys. My computer is spazzing out. I feel like I need to turn this off. Why don't you guys mark it without me? We go 5, 6, 7, and we go do, hip, 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 forward, back, snap it out. These are very, very big moves, so you really want to challenge your body to, like, use up the space. Use up the space, yes? 5, 6, 7, and we said hip, 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 tap, 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 forward, back, snap it out. 5, 6, 7, and we said hip, 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 tap, 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 forward, back, snap it out. Good. From there, moving on. So after we said snap it out, we go roll, hit. Yeah. So we just finished here. Wop, wop. I go roll, hit. Yeah. So when you hit, you're like twisting your hip. Your knee is going in, out. That's my right hip. Roll in, out. Yeah. Why don't you just try that? 5, 6, 7, and a roll in, out. 5, 6, 7, and a roll in, out. Here we go. 5, 6, rolling out, roll in, out. Yeah. You're going to need that because we're going to carry on with that groove. So it would go snap it out, roll in, out, in, out. So we're doing 2 more on the left, then back on the right. Let me make sure I'm not lying. Cute face, chubby waist, thick leg, in shape, rump shaking both ways. Yes, rump shaking both ways. And what we're doing for that in, out of our legs is we're going in, out, in, out. So I see that the camera is opposite here. So just clarifying, you're going left and right. Okay. So after we went cute face, chubby waist, thick legs, in shape, rump shaking both ways. Let me do it behind. I don't even know if this is helping, but try to carry on. We said snap it out, clarifying this is your left leg. This is your left leg. So pick up that left leg. Boom. Snap it out. I'm putting this down. Roll. This is right. I'm on the right side right now. Roll. This is right to the left, to the right. Yes. Roll to the sorry. I don't know if I'm supposed to guess. Thick legs in shape. Roll to the right, to the left, to the right. Roll to the right, to the left, to the right. 5, 6. Do that for me. Roll to the right, to the left, to the right. Even if you're not really like doing your legs, if you're having problems with this groove, just do that arm. Roll. We're rolling forward, not back, forward. Roll to the right. So it's almost like this is where I'm at with my arms. I'm here. This is my right. This is my left. I'm like hitting. This one is slanted. This one is kind of straight, and I'm hitting. Then I go to my left and I grab it. I grab my left hand with my right, and I'm going in, out, in, out. It's like a push. In, out, in, out. As I do that, that's when my knees are going in. See how it goes in my knee? In, out, in, out. That's what I'm doing. I really hope I'm helping somebody with these descriptions, because in my head, I'm like, what if all of these people know exactly what I'm saying, and I'm literally just going over this for nothing? I hope I'm helping at least one person. I hope one of the hosts will be able to tell me that by the end of this, because I still feel crazy. Here we go. We said, I'm also a goofball. If you've never met me before, a lot of people get so intimidated by me just because of how I dance and the pictures that I post and all the videos on my YouTube. I get it. It's like a different persona. You know how there's Beyonce and then there's Sasha Fierce? Yeah. I'm usually the Sasha Fierce in Aliya Janell world. But when I'm teaching, when it's literally like me as just human trying to teach other humans, I'm such a goofball. So I hope I'm not coming off corny. I'm just trying to get myself through this. Here we go. We said 5 from the top. Add that in. 5, 6, 7. And we said hip, 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 tap, tap, tap. Forward, back, snap it out. Roll to the right, to the left, to the right. Good. I'm saying good. It felt good to me. Roll to the right, to the left, moving on. Thankfully, we're just centered. Wop, wop. So I really need back on this. When you think Missy Elliott, when you think dancing to her music, I cannot help but to think big moves. Big moves. So use your body. I don't care if you're popping. I don't care if you're locking. I don't care if it's a groove. You got to use your body. So if I went to the side right now, just to show you how much I'm using my back, I go, whoop, ha, ta, 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 whoop, whoop. That's what it should be. Roll to the right, to the left, to the right, forward, hit. Yeah. So I'm throwing my arms back, and hit while grabbing my hands again. Almost like this, what we did to the left, to the right, but it's going centered. Okay. So roll to the right, to the left, to the right, back, forward. And I'm jumping. I'm moving on. I'm jumping twice. Ba, ba. No, sorry. Roll to the da, 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 ta, 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 ta. Oh, okay, 3 times. She says, make you do a double take. 1, 2, 3. And what my arms are doing is I'm kind of like pushing myself with my right hand. I'm like winding it up and then pushing it forward as I'm jumping 3 times. 1, 2, 3. Yep. So by the third one, it should have already winded to the front. So all of that together, my feet are sweating. So all of that together would be roll to the right, to the left, to the right, back, forward. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. If I jump to the side, just so you can see, I want to go sideways so you can really see me jumping forward. Roll to the right, to the left, to the right, back, whoop, jump, 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 jump. Yeah. It's literally just jumping. You're not like trying to do any like high jump track and field. It's literally just jumping to the beat, like really small jumps. So it would go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Let me go on this side so you guys can see my hands. Roll to the top, da-da-da, back. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So don't think. Sometimes my students, it may look cool on me, so you get intimidated by the move when you can't really like process something. You just have to try it. When you try it, I try to break down my moves as best as I can so you can realize that you're not doing anything hard. You may be doing something different with your body, but it's not hard. So you have to try it in order for you guys to get it. Okay, I know this is weird while jumping. You probably have never done that a day in your life, but you're doing it now. So just try it. I promise you it goes with the music. Let's go from the top, and then I'm going to play the music. We are almost done with this. Here we go. Ta, 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 ta. I would say let's mark it with intent. Let's mark it with intention. If you feel lost, if you feel like we need to slow things down, this is for you right now. You're not going full out. You're just marking it with intention. Here we go. We said 5, 6, 7, and you said hip, 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 tap, 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 forward, back, snap it out, oh, roll to the right, to the left, to the right, center, 1, and a pop, pop, pop. Yeah, again, that felt good. That even felt good to me. We go 5, 6, 7, even slower. Hip, 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 right, left, right, forward, back, snap it out. Oh, roll to the right, to the left, to the right, center it. A tap, tap, tap. Yes, tap, tap, tap. Just for anybody, I'm just curious. I really hope, well, I'm just assuming, I just like to assume because you guys, I don't know if you guys know this, but 90% of my students are all beginners. 90% of everybody that I meet in the Queens and Letos community, they're all, 90% are beginners. Some may have never danced before, and others haven't danced in a while. So I think that's where I got like my teaching skills from. Like I try to break things down. I never like to assume. But just how I never like to assume that, my class is getting it. I also don't want to assume that all of you guys are beginners. So for anybody who's getting it out there and you're watching, I want to go fast one time for you. If you just feel like you're killing it, if you feel like this is so easy, this one's for you. We go 5. And if you feel like you're almost there, if you feel like you're almost there and you want to push yourself, this is for you as well. Ready? We go 5, 6, 7, and a hip, 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 hop, 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 forward, back, snap it out, oh, roll to the right, to the left, to the right, center it up, bop, bop, bop. Yes. Do it again. I feel like something ignited somewhere. I don't know. I feel like somebody liked that. So I'm just going to do it one more time, and then we'll go back to the slow. We go 5. Here we go. Even if you feel like you're almost there, I want you to try it, even if you mess up. Class is about messing up. I'm telling you, it's about messing up because this is where you're allowed to mess up. This is where you learn. This is where you realize what you need to work on. This is where you try to fine tune whatever dance skills you have. So you want to push yourself. You never want to stay comfortable. You want to push yourself because this is where you're allowed to. Yeah. So even if you're almost there, if you feel like you're getting the moves, this one's for you. I want you to mark it tempo. Here we go. No, I was going to say that. Not that. I want you to go full out right now without music because then I'm going to turn on the music. We go 5. We go 6. We go 5, 6, 7. And we said hip, 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 tap, 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 forward, back, snap it out, oh, roll to the right, to the left, to the right, center it up, tap, tap, tap. Yes, sir. Blue hands up. Should I go slow? I don't know. I wish I had answers. I wish I had answers. I wish I can hear you guys right now. Jesus. Okay, let's do one slow and then one fast to take us to the music. Yes? And then we're literally pretty much done. We go 5. Here's slow. So anybody who was like, F that, I'm taking a break, This one's for you, so get back up. We said 5, 6, 7, slow. We said hip, 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 tap, 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 forward, back, snap it out, roll to the right, to the left, to the right, center it out, tap, tap, tap. Good. Everybody all together now. Try it tempo, even for the people who feel like they're looking crazy and they feel like they're not getting it. I want you to push yourself. Ready? Tempo, and then we're gonna try it with music. We go 5, 6, 7, and we said hip, 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 tap, 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 forward, back, snap it out, all roll to the right, to the left, to the right, center it out, woo, woo, woo. Good. Let's try it with music. Here we go. Why don't you guys just take a break, maybe get some water or something. Don't go too far. I'm gonna demonstrate. I'm gonna show you guys with the music. Here we go. Done that since class. Oh, I'm gonna do it again to the back if that helps. I don't even know if that helps, but I'm just gonna try it. You can do it with me or you can watch. You can do it with me or you can watch. Your turn. Oh my God. You guys have to go back and watch my YouTube video of this if you've never seen it. I look so much better. I feel so like, oh, somebody's coming in. Oh, never mind. Oh my God, I'm tired. Your turn. Here we go. With the music, I'm counting you guys in. I'm gonna mark it with my arms. So if you guys need some guidance or if you get lost, I'm marking it with my arms. But I want you over there to go full out. Full out. Here we go. Whew. This is fun. I think I want to do more of these. Here we go. 5, 6, 7. Hey. Yes. Yes. I was trying to think of okay, so usually at this point, and we're gonna stop soon because I want to leave you guys room for the rest of the show to ask me questions. Okay, so just so you know, we're getting ready to kind of calm down. So really, these like next 3 times, I want you to give it your all. And what I was gonna say is at this point, I would separate the class into groups, but I really don't know how to separate you guys. I don't know how to separate you guys, so I'm not going to do it. So everybody, I'm going to separate you guys from tired and not tired. So all of the tired people, you guys are group B. So why don't you guys sit down, take a break, and use this time to listen. All of the not tired people, I want you guys to go for it. You guys, the not tired people get 2 times. The tired people will also get 2 times. Here we go. So, wait, what did I say? So, not tired, you're up. Not tired, which is group B. Group B, let's go. I feel so dumb. Oh my God. But I'm just trying to teach like it's regular class. You know what I mean? Not tired. Here we go. My fiance is probably like, what the heck is she doing? Here we go. Group B. I'm starting from the top. Ow. Not tired. Here we go. 5, 6. Good job. Tired people on the floor. Tired people, get up out your chair if you sat down, or back up if you came close, which you wouldn't because actually you would. Goodbye. Tired people. Group A. You guys are on the floor now. Here we go. I'm starting from the top too. Here we go, tired people. I actually would be part of the tired group, just so you know. Here we go, tired people. 5, 6. Yes. Yes, you guys. Yes. Okay. I want everybody to do it again all together. And then I'm going to have the music play for like 20 more seconds of just freestyle. And I really want you guys to freestyle. Even though I can't see your freestyle, I just want you to freestyle because that's how class would normally go. And then we're going to just settle down. The hosts are going to come back in, and then I'm going to answer some questions. Yeah? I'm having fun, though, even though I feel crazy. So here we go. Let's start from the top. Do the choreo as best as you can. Let's have a moment to just not give a care in the world and just have a dance party for like 20 seconds. And then we're going to cut it. Yeah? Here we go. Last time, everybody. Last time. Let's go. Here we go. Here we go. 5, 6. Yes, that was definitely more than 20 seconds. You guys are all queens. Thank you guys so much. Let us get some water. I'm going to pull in my chair. We're going into a question and answer portion. So get your heart rate down and prepare those questions. Oh, no, I think I already have set questions. So prepare to listen. And yeah. And okay. And before we move on, the YouTube video is on YouTube. So if you guys want to keep going with that choreography, that was like just a cute little taste. If you want to keep on with that routine, just watch the YouTube video. Do you know if I have lose control on a tutorial? He can't even hear me because he's playing a video game. I don't think it's on, but just you have the YouTube video. So go watch it to move on. Okay, I'm ready, you guys. Hosts, I'm ready.
That was a lot of fun.
Yeah, I love
the energy.
I felt crazy.
Girl, you didn't have to feel.
Everybody was feeling it.
I felt crazy. Now I don't feel crazy, but
did you see their comments coming through on your phone?
Huh?
Did you see their comments coming through on your phone? Yeah, they were like, "We love the energy. You're great."
Yes, I'm gonna read some of them. It says, "We love the energy. You're doing great." Okay, period. Are we switching arms? Yes.
Damn, you guys. Sorry, I didn't know. I didn't see the questions. If I saw the questions, then I definitely wouldn't have felt crazy. But yeah, that was like the best 20 to 25 minute class I've ever had. So thank you guys over there.
No, thank you so much. So get into some questions. So this is your world of dance. Let's talk about dance. Was this something that you pursued in college? Was it a hobby that turned into a passion or career? How did this come to be?
Oh God. I mean, you guys can probably, let me put on my blue hand hat. Wait, no. 6, 7, 8. Bam. Okay, so yeah, no, I've been dancing ever since I could remember. It was just a thing that came naturally to me. Growing up, we would always have like family gatherings or whatever, and I liked attention too. I was like a cute little diva growing up, and obviously, you know, I grew up watching Soul Train and music videos and dance girl groups and stuff, and I don't know, it just hit my soul, you know what I'm saying? Like, it was something that I was meant to do. So every time at family gatherings, I would always like pop into some kind of routine or just a freestyle, a performance, if you will, and everybody would just like film. So from there, my mom got me into dance classes and to kind of like work on technique and stuff. So I was in ballet for a short time. I was even in folk dancing for a short time, bitch. I mean, sorry. Whatever. Just like, you know, genres that you probably would never guess, but it was a start. And then I found hip hop, and then ever since then, I just, you know, just kept on.
Right.
That's awesome. So, like, while you were building up your career, did you have any challenges that you witnessed or experienced as you were building your career?
Oh my God, yes, so many challenges. I get this question asked all the time, and I always try to think of a really good one that'll resonate with everybody. But a big challenge is just in the industry period, in the entertainment industry period, is comparing yourself to other people, and you know, kind of just like looking at somebody else and thinking that, realizing that maybe you're not at that level, or you don't have what they have, or you don't look the way that they do, or whatever the situation is. And my biggest and my answer to that is it'll never work. Comparing yourself to somebody else, it'll just never work for you. It'll never serve you. It'll never feel good, because there's always somebody higher. There's always somebody better. There's always somebody that's ahead. And you have to realize that your own journey is that's where you need to be, and that's what you need to focus on. So my only competition is myself, period. You know what I'm saying? And that's the only way that's the only way it works. That's the only way that it'll kind of like, it'll give you some friendly competition, but know that you still love yourself, and you got yourself at the end of the day. So yeah, there's other challenges too, but just to keep it short, never compare yourself to anybody. It'll never work.
I like that.
I love that. Everyone is unique. You all have your own journey. You know, do as you please, be yourself. You know, and I love that.
That's the only thing that you can do. That's what you were put on this earth for, is to be you, is to have your own journey, is to learn your own lessons. You know what I'm saying? To have your own experiences. You are not meant to live somebody else's life. You're not meant to, you know, do anything else but to be right in the position that you're in.
Yes.
Yeah.
Dropping gems. So into Queens and Letters, obviously this is a social phenomenon. Everyone goes crazy, and it's great. So how did you come up with that name, and just establishing that? How did you come up with that?
Okay, so God, it was so random one day after class. And after class, my podcast, thank you very much. No, it was my class was growing, right? And at this point, I had different cities, you know, inquire about me going over, you know, traveling and teaching my class. And I just knew that I never wanted to call it anything basic or anything like super clear. I never wanted it to be like Aliya's heels class or hip hop and heels. Not that those names are bad or whatever, but I just wanted to be a little bit more unique. So I was like, okay, what do I want my students to feel like when they come into my classroom? Because at this point, I was realizing that a lot of the people who are coming to my class were beginners, or people who had low self-esteem, people who were insecure, you know what I'm saying? So I wanted them to feel like royalty. I wanted them to feel like their higher self. So I was like, okay, Queens. And then I was like, okay, well, let's name the heel that we're wearing, because that's what makes us special. We're dancing in heels, but I didn't want to use heels. I wanted to use stilettos. But I don't really like the word stiletto. Not that I don't really like it, but I like using nicknames. I like using slang all the time. So I was like, okay, cut the st out and keep the lettos. So that's where we got queens and lettos. And then it can act as queens and lettos or queens in their lettos. So I thought it was a cute word play.
Nice, nice. And where do you see Queen and Lettos in like 5 to 10 years?
I don't I see too many things, and it's really hard to kind of just kind of condense it into like one big answer. But even a more successful, we're going to be choreographing movies, we're going to be choreographing TV shows, we're going to have our own headquarters, we're going to have our own studio with like a built-in cute little cafe, so we can encourage people to eat healthy and you know, just make it make it a space like in LA, like almost like a tourist. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like a tourist studio. Like anytime you come to LA, you have to stop by the Queens and Little studio. So that's where I see myself. And not only 5 years, bitch, like a year, 2 years. I'm gonna put it out there.
Period.
Yeah. It will be yours. It's gonna happen. So,
yep.
Obviously, Queens and Littles is one thing, but before it even gets to that, you come up with choreography. So, what's that process like? What comes first? The music, like steps, and choreography is considered choreography.
Okay. I think I may need you to ask the second question one more time, but I'll answer the first question. So basically music will come first. I'll hear something and it'll move me in a way to where I'll just start choreographing on the spot, or it'll do something internally. Right. And that's when I start the choreography session. So first music, then I'll find the moves. And then what was the second question?
Like, how do you know when it's good enough to showcase? Like, what is?
Oh, cute.
Yeah.
Okay. So, at first, I would always think, is this good enough? Is this good enough? Is this good enough? I want to think of something great, because in order for me to teach it, like, it needs to be 1 in a million, da 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 da. But I've changed my perspective, because choreography can always be better. There's no right or wrong to any art form, and you'll start to be really stagnant. You'll be stuck in your place if you're always trying to figure out what is best for other people rather than what feels the best. So choreography that feels seamless, that has the balance of energy, that has the balance of groove, a balance of fun, a balance of like sexy, a balance of street. Like if it just feels good and I don't really have to force my body to like go to a certain place or whatever, that's how I know it's good. Because and it makes sense. Once when I think of choreography that makes sense with the music, if there's a hard hit and I'm hitting like a big booty pop or I'm hitting a big arm, it almost feels like the music is connected to the choreography and the choreography is connected to the music. So when it feels like that, that's when I know it's good choreography.
Love that.
Nice, nice. And when you are making your choreography, do you have any like inspirations, like any other dancers or performers that help you get to that point?
Yeah, all the time. I mean, most of the time it's my students, because I always have like just a few stars come to my class, and they have their own style. So they'll bring something, they'll like, you know, it'll make me have a seed in my head for the next time. Or obviously performers like, you know, like B, like Rihanna, like Janet, like Michael, like Chris Brown, Bruno Mars, like literally all of these. Sorry, I'm just putting my phone on charger. People like that, just great performers, are what inspire me all the time.
I like that.
Like that. And going off that question, since you mentioned some celebrities, someone asked, who has been your favorite celebrity or most memorable celebrity to work with? Or it could be a couple people as well.
Okay, so my favorite is kind of weird, but my favorite was Tank to work with, because and if you guys don't know who Tank is, he's an R&B artist. He was my favorite because he literally like allowed me to have full creative freedom. I was he was just like, whatever you do in your class, that's what I want you to do behind me. And for those of you who don't know, I choreographed for him for the Soul Train Awards, I think like 2 or 3 years ago. The performance is on YouTube, so you can go check it out. But I like the way that it felt like a really easy job. The most memorable job was obviously Nicki Minaj, because that like came out of nowhere. A lot of people, I got my claim to fame when I taught to one of her songs, Itty Bitty Piggy, and she went on Twitter and looked for me. You know what I'm saying? Like she posted a caption or she posted something and she was like, hey, everybody find, help me find this girl. And then lo and behold, y'all, like 2 or 3 years later, she gets a hold of my team. I choreographed for her for a couple music videos and a tour and the Ellen show. It went from like one little thing and turned into a whole bunch of stuff. So that definitely was the most memorable. SNL, we did SNL, a lot of performances. But yeah, those 3 are the most memorable, or two.
Yes, that's another queen right there. Love her, love her.
Yes, she's awesome. And as a dancer, I'm sure fitness and strength is part of your daily routine. So how has dance bettered the way you see yourself and how you see body positivity?
How does dance?
Yes.
Well, honestly, like I said, there's just no right or wrong. And going with that, when there's no right or wrong, there's no right or wrong body in order for you to dance and to perform and to inspire other students and to entertain, right? So I don't know. It's literally just about feeling. Sometimes I kind of want to cut out all of like the technical wording and what someone else might say. It's literally just about your feeling. And just as long as you feel good in your own skin, as long as you're accepting of what God has made you to be, like it kind of just, everything kind of just aligns from there. And if you feel like you want to improve, if you feel like you're getting too tired, or if you feel like your body is hurting while you're dancing, then I feel like it'll naturally push you to a place where you'll begin to work out, or you'll begin a fitness journey, or you'll begin to watch what you're eating. Like it'll just naturally push you there. But I mean, I don't even want to say like you need to be this or you need to be that in order to come to my class or be a dancer or whatever. As the only requirement is for you to feel good and feel confident. You know what I'm saying? And feel accepting of yourself. Because remember, there's no comparing yourself to others. And there's so many walks of life out there. And there's so many walks of life that come to my class. So as long as you feel great in your own skin, that's literally the only requirement. If you feel like you need to work out, then work out. If you feel like you need to start eating better, then eat better. If you feel like, girl, I don't care, I'm gonna eat this cupcake and I'm gonna still kill it, then eat that cupcake and kill it. It's just, it's not rocket science at all. It's just about feeling good.
Love it.
Yes. So of course, when it comes to feeling empowered and just feeling good about yourself, your support system can also support you in those ways. So what person or group of people have supported your passions, and what has that experience been like as well?
Oh my gosh. I mean, you guys already know I'm going to get married soon. So my fiance of 2 years has been the biggest support system. He helped me set this whole, like, I wish you guys can see the setup that I have right now. It's like the craziest ever. It's definitely not the setup that I would have at home back in LA, but he set this up for me. He's the one who started going on Instagram live during my classes. He has filmed almost every single one of my videos that's up on YouTube. He has done, oh my God, just stuff that I feel like I can't even repay him for. But him, my family too, and my friends, like the queens that you see behind me or beside me all the time, like that support system, that kind of support system is definitely needed to be in a place that I'm in right now. And it literally feels like you have the whole world. Like even if you feel down one day, or if you feel like you're not enough, or you're not doing enough, you're not working hard enough, or your finances are crazy or whatever, like that support system just makes everything better. So anybody who is embarking on their own dance journey or business journey or any of that, a support system is definitely needed. You need help. You can't conquer the world by yourself.
Great. And going off that, since it is Week of Women, we want to talk about a little bit about women empowerment. So when did you think you found your confidence in yourself to do what you love and create your ideal life?
I feel like I've always kind of been a confident person, as weird as that sounds. I think I really got that from my dad, because my dad is very much like a hard-headed, stubborn person. And he raised me to be a winner. You know what I'm saying? He raised me to be the best that I can be, and nothing else was accepted. No half-assed anything was accepted. Like, he always was very adamant about being the father of a winner. And I know that may seem kind of harsh, but it kind of shaped me to be the person that I am, because I don't accept anything half-assed. I don't accept anything that's not right, or, you know, and that even goes for myself. I don't like when I'm half-assed. I don't like when, you know, I'm not giving something my all. So I feel like I've always been in that state. And the only way to be in that state is to be a confident person and be accepting of yourself, whether, you know, you feel like your best is not good enough or your best is your best, any of that. So, but to be in the position that I'm in today, I feel like I found my confidence when I started Queens and Letos, because I had no idea that people were really listening to me the way that they do. I had no idea that people were like, their lives were changing, or their perspectives were changing, or, you know, they just to hear a story from different women saying that, like, they started their dance journey, they started dancing again, or they started loving themselves again, or they found their confidence while they watched my videos. Like, that's super confident. That's confidence boosting. You know what I mean? So my queens, really, the community that I have and the loyal fans and followers, they really, really boosted my confidence. And I feel like I have to be confident for them.
Yeah, you're definitely confident, like, through your dancing and your coaching. We can tell on the live. You're just like free, like, I'm gonna just do it.
Yeah, that's literally the only way. As soon as you get in your head, or as soon as you start to like push back, that's when everything falls apart. You got to roll with the punches. You got to embrace every single feeling, every mishap, every mistake. You got to be confident in that, because that's life. You're always going to run into those things. And if you decide that, you know, those things are going to push you back, then you're going to be pushed back for a while everybody else is running forward and winning. Oh no, I can't hear you.
Sorry.
Okay. I thought that was mine.
So you actually had answered my question about what makes you feel empowered. So kudos to you. You did answer that question. But also, someone asked, are there any tricks you have to help beginners feel comfortable with and understand the choreography?
Tricks you have to help beginners feel comfortable with and understand practice, and consistency, y'all. Oh my goodness. I know it may seem like people can just get choreography overnight, but that's because they have something in their brain, or they've been training, you know, for a long time. But for beginners, you have to keep doing it. You know, I always use this analogy, like, you can't go to the gym one day and, you know, lift 5-pound weights and expect for you to go back the next day and lift 20-pound weights or 30-pound weights, or squat, you know, heavy weight like that. You have to build your way up in slow, you know, in small, you know,
increments,
stages. Or yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So whoever is out there who's listening right now, if you're wanting to understand choreo or get it faster or know your body, all of those things take practice. It's like a different part of your brain, like literally memorizing choreography and being able to do it and perform it the way that dancers and artists do. It's a different part of their brain that they have trained over time. So don't feel like you can just get this stuff overnight. It's literally it's work, and you have to be willing to do that.
I like that. And just to go off of Women's Day, they always have a challenge for Women's Day. So it's called Choose the Challenge this year. So do you have any challenges for us today, or women in general?
Okay, this is a big one, because this kind of goes along with the project that I'm working on right now here in Atlanta. I challenge every single woman out there to like team up with your friends, or team up with another woman, and help each other. God, I feel like it's so hard for alpha women, and I know there's probably a lot of you guys out there, like we're queens, you know, we're queens of our own kingdom, and we like to run things, we like to make the decisions, we like to be the leaders, we like to be out in the forefront. And I think what makes a real queen is to have to be able to allow somebody to kind of, you know, step forward, and you kind of like humble yourself and help them in whatever they need. You know, that I feel like that makes you more of a queen these days, if you can empower somebody else rather than you know, flashing what you have, or flashing, you know, whatever it is that you're flashing. But yeah, I want everybody out there to try to help somebody, help a friend or help a stranger, or just get a part of a team, because there's nothing like a team out there anymore. Everybody's just kind of on their own, fighting for themselves, and there's nothing that's like a team, a group. I don't know. It's kind of hard to put in words, but yeah.
Yes,
help somebody else.
I agree. I feel like social media, we're so worried about what the next person's going to do, how they do it, if they do it better. And it's all about, you know, being queens and helping the next person. And even kings can do that as well. But, you know, like, it's just all about coming together to make something bigger. So I love that challenge. I'm so glad that you mentioned that. Mackenzie, are there any questions that I missed in the chat? I know a lot of people have questions, so I don't know if I missed anything.
I'm not exactly sure. I was finally able to get back on. I was having like the worst internet issues ever. So behind me is like our whole office. But I was able to catch like the first half, but I think you went through it pretty well. We talked about empowerment. I was really like excited and lovely to hear about like your, you know, fiance, how he's like your powerhouse and everything. That's really sweet.
If he wasn't on the video game, I would literally tell him to just pop in and say hi, but he can't hear me because this is the only time he's allowed to be on the video game. So
I mean, like that. I guess I just have like a couple questions about like dance stuff too. So like growing up, like I was in dance class, and like obviously not to this extent, but I have to ask. So, did you like start as a young kid, or was this like a thing that happened in college, or?
Yeah, so I started recreationally super young, and then I danced ever since then, like in elementary school and middle school, dance team in high school, and then from there, I actually didn't dance when I went to a community college. A lot of people don't know that I was actually in community college for like 2 or 3 years, because my parents said that I had to kind of balance education and my career.
Oh,
and I just thought,
Same. I actually did 2 years of community college, and then I started here because I was like, I don't know what I want to do. So I'm glad that you said that, because I feel like a lot more like college kids need to like know that. So yeah.
Yeah, and I feel like there's nothing wrong with community college. Like whatever, that's a whole other topic of discussion. Yeah. But yes, I didn't dance in college because I was actually dancing, you know, outside. So I would have like I remember I made my own class schedule, and I only took up like 3 or 4 classes a semester. And I would start purposefully at 7 a.m. so I can be done by like 12. And then I had the rest of the day to do what I need to do. And that formula worked, you know. So anybody who's watching, like, there's no excuse. I know your schedule may be crazier than what I just said, but if this is your dream and this is what you want to do, you have to make the time for it. But to answer Mackenzie's question, yeah, I've been dancing ever since, and then danced professionally when I turned, I think, 19 or 20. That's when I booked my first professional job, and been doing this ever since.
Nice. I like, whenever I think of when I used to dance, like when I was younger, we always had like the worst costumes. So I really just wanted to ask, have you ever had like a costume that you're like, I don't want to wear this? Like, yeah.
Oh my God, of course. Like, damn, I wish I can think of an actual An actual job. Oh, I freaking know. Okay, so this is actually how my fiance and I met. We booked a Samsung commercial together, and the Samsung commercial was like, it was something about like social media. I guess it was like kind of advertising the phone and how you can use the apps and how it's fast or whatever. So we had to dress up as the actual like Instagram logo, the Twitter logo. My fiance, his costume was like was a whole bunch of like calendar dates to represent the calendar app on your iPhone. It was crazy. This was the only, and I'm like a glam person. I like makeup. I like my hair to be done. This was the only job where it required us to like have no makeup, plain Jane. Like it's about it's almost like a mascot suit. Oh God, it was crazy. And I don't know, I can't forget. I mean, I forget what I was, but yeah, it just imagine that, just a whole bunch of different logos trying to dance the way that we just dance right then and there. It's like, how do you expect us to do all of that with this crazy ass costume? But hey, you got to do it for TV, right?
Yeah, and I mean it was worth it because you met your fiance now, so yeah.
True. Yeah, that's the only great thing that happened from there.
Okay, I think we're gonna wrap up because it is almost 8:30, but we're gonna have one more question from the comments, and their just question is: are you hosting more person classes now, or like I guess in person? Because you just did one in Atlanta, right? You just did another
Yeah,
one.
I did one in Atlanta at the beginning of last month or this month, something like that.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, there's no in-person classes right now, just because I'm on a project and it's taking a little longer than usual. So I'm gonna be here in Atlanta for like 3 more weeks, and hopefully after then I can have class. But you know what I will say is, if I do have an in-person class, it's gonna definitely be here in Atlanta, because LA is still not open yet. It's still like kind of locked down, and we have to follow the protocols and all of that shit. So we're gonna be here, and all that I ask from everybody is to things can change literally in a matter of minutes. So just stay close to my Instagram, stay close to my YouTube channel, and me and my honey's YouTube channel. All of the updates will be on there.
Awesome. And I think with that, I think we're pretty much done. Aliya Parsons and Emerald Pennick, thank you so much for joining us. Of course, Leah Janell, thank you so much.
Thank you for having me, you guys.
It's a pleasure.
Can I ask a question?
Yeah.
So how did this, like, did somebody request me, or how did I even like come up in topic of conversation for an event like this?
Tatiana, that was on our Zoom call earlier. She was like, oh gosh, I don't know the app's name, but she was like, this dancer, like, she's really cool. Like, you need to get her, because I was really trying to find somebody for Week of Women, and I was like, I don't know who to get. But she put me on, and I was like, oh, okay. And then I had realized Clubhouse, because people were saying Clubhouse. So yeah, she was like, get her, because she's like the best. And I got in touch with Emerald. Emerald was like, oh my God, I love her. I was like, am I old? Like, am I just missing out on something? But yeah, okay. So shout out to Tati.
Wow. Well, I send my gratitude to you guys, and please send my gratitude to Tatiana as well. And I look forward to coming back and hosting another one of these days. Like, I support students, I support you guys, and I commend you guys for all the work that you do and all the studies. Like, just keep on it, whatever it is that you're going to school for, and hopefully I'll see you in an in-person class one day.
Yeah,
of course.
I'd love to.
Yes, thank you so much.
Yes, we greatly appreciate
guys.
it.
Have a good night.
Bye.
Bye. Rep the queen.